Hello traders and welcome to the market opening preview on a Wednesday, October 28th, 2015. Traders coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand, bright and early in the morning. Sunny skies, white sandy beaches, and the water looks fabulous today. Traders, this is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Traders, if you would, please come visit us at fxclearing.com for your trading solutions. Great site to visit and a lot of opportunities there. So please come visit us. We'd appreciate that. All right, traders, got a lot to talk about today. Got some news, got some charts, got 6 charts to go over with trade plans. But before we do that, let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilday, and I'm your moderator through the market opening preview series every single trading day before the London Open. Traders, I will tell you that I do record this during the Asia session. So if you're watching this in London session, that's why my charts look different than your charts. So we had some data come out today, and we'll get to that in just a minute. Let me introduce myself to you. I started trading in the year of 2006. 2008, I retired from a wonderful 27-year career as a firefighter paramedic out of the great state of Florida. 9 days later, came to Thailand for a 3-month celebration. Well, traders, I'm in my 8th year and still in Thailand. Absolutely loving Thailand, loving the people and the atmosphere, and waterfront. My office and my condo, I look over the Gulf of Thailand. Absolutely gorgeous. Traders, I trade where I'm looking for opportunities and probabilities to win my trades, and the way I do that is I listen to fundamentals, and I know and I'm aware of what's going on around the world. Remember, we are macro traders. We don't just trade the euro dollar. We trade the world. We trade everything that's going on around us. And then I'm a technician, and that's mainly what I am. I love doing charts. I love my charts, and that's so important that you enjoy trading on your charts. If you don't like your charts, get a new platform, get a new broker. Simple. Right? So I'm always looking at technicals. What is that? Price structure, price action, support resistance, and the candlestick patterns. And we put that all together and hopefully come up with a trade plan where we can be successful. All right, let's get the legal stuff out of the way. This is our risk disclaimer. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential of risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex markets. Traders, most importantly, please do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Do not trade your mortgage or your car payment in the Forex market. Not a good idea. Go to a demo account. All right, traders, remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, let's head on over to the news, see what's going on. Let's look at the U.S. session. The Dow 30 closed down negative 0.24%. The S&P 500 closed negative 2.26%. And the NASDAQ barely closed down at negative 0.09%, with the small cap 2000 closing negative 1.01%. Wow, that's a pretty big one. Let's head on over to the Eurozone and see what's going on over there. The DAX closed also negative 1.01%. The FTSE 100 out of London closed negative 0.81%. The CAC 40 closed negative 1.02%. And the Eurostoxx 50 closed negative 0.98%. Everybody's in the red so far today. All right, the Asian markets just opened, so let's take a look at this. Remember that these countries are currently trading. The Nikkei 225 is up 0.40%. The S&P ASX 200 out of Australia is negative 0.04%. They just had some data released, and we'll get into that in just a second, and it was bad data. The China A50 out of Shanghai is negative 0.46%. The Hang Seng out of Hong Kong is negative 0.63%. And the Kospi out of Seoul is negative 0.32%. So that's what's going on with our indices as we look across the globe. So let's take a look at our economic calendar. What's going on today? Well, the Aussie had CPI quarter on quarter. All the data was bad, and the Aussie moved like 60 pips in about 5 seconds. So we'll get to that chart, and you'll see that big candlestick, and also the Euro Aussie. You'll see that big candlestick also. So that was the big data that came out in the Asia session. However, going into our London session, we really have nothing. The big news today is going to be in the U.S. session where we have the FOMC statement. And of course, the federal fund rates, which we know they're not going to do anything with. And FOMC, you know, they're not going to say anything worth listening to. So no, I will not be getting up at 1 o'clock in the morning to listen to Janet Yellen tell us nothing. She's not going to tell you nothing new than she told you last time she spoke, right? I don't think they're going to raise rates till 2017. Good for them. Whatever they want to do. No, that's not true. I really wish they'd raise rates and get it out of the way so I don't have to listen to these wobbleheads on wherever talking about it, and they can get it over with and just move on. How they can think that 20.25 basis points is going to affect the markets that much just boggles my mind. Especially an economy like the United States. I just don't understand it, and I guess I never will. There has been no price action. There's been no price action for the last 2 days, and my friends, I don't think we're going to see any price action until that FOMC. All the traders are waiting, like they're going to expect something new from her to come out today from our good friend Auntie Yellen, the FOMC chairwoman, and nothing is going to change. So my prediction is it's going to be a pretty boring day today. Unfortunately, a waste of a good trading day. Let's head over to the euro dollar and let's take a look. As you can see, look at this, straight across line. When I closed my charts, which was about 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the euro had like a 28 pip range for the whole day. So this is where we're at. I'm just looking for a bearish candlestick formation. If we can get up to 1043, that'd be great. I don't have a stop because I have no idea what's going to happen. This can head up, this can head down. Who knows what's going to happen? But my guess is this is just going to stay sideways because there's no catalyst to move this. There's nothing to move this. And traders are going to wait for this FOMC. And unfortunately, that you're going to see a lot of today, my friends. All right, let's head over to the pound dollar. The pound dollar did a nice move yesterday, and if you took our trade plan yesterday, you did make profit. It did hit our take profit area. So what I'd like to see is I'd like to really see this bounce back up here to resistance at 53.36, and we'll get out at 52.90. That would be really nice, and that would make my day. That would be really a beautiful trade plan if it came together. Yesterday, our trade plan did work very nicely. Well, let's look at Aussie dollar. Yeah, here's our big candlestick that basically went down 60 pips. So what are you going to do today? Well, you know, we need a pullback. Now, I just put a resistance line on the chart and at 0.7174, look to sell this. I don't know what this is going to do, folks. You know, the Aussie is pretty independent, and this just might continue to head down and just say goodbye, you know, or it's going to give us our pullback. But I'm not chasing price, and if you're going to chase the straight candle, that's fine. But I do not advise that. I think that's a bad way of trading. We need some sort of a pullback. If you want to fib that candle, let's even get a fib back. That would be a good idea also. All right, let's take a look at the Euro Aussie. Here's another one. I didn't even put a trade plan on this one because this, of course, is due to the data. This moves up, right? What is this going to do? Now, this is the Euro Aussie, so this, you know, this pair changes on a daily basis. You know, long to short, short to long. You know, it does whatever it wants, and you have to trade this on a, you know, day by day. I have no trade plan for this. I have no idea what this is going to happen. I'll wait till about 2 hours before the London Open, and I'll take a look at this and see where we're at, and see if we can put a trade plan together. I have no trade plan here. I'm not going to chase this candle, and you know, if it pulls back, great, and we'll go long. It'd be great if it came back to the R1 pivot or the 200 exponential moving average. That would be wonderful, and we can take the bounce off of that and take it to the long side. But right at the moment, no trade plan for the Euro Aussie. All right, let's take a look at the Euro Yen, which is one of my favorite pairs. This also worked yesterday, believe it or not, just barely worked for our trade plan. So really what I'm wanting is, and I'm asking a lot here because I really want this to pull back up to this daily pivot point. I know it's a long ways away at 133.45, and I know I'm really pushing, but you have to look left of the chart, folks. That's a lot of Forex junk. I really don't want to pull back like to the S2 or the S1 because I'm fighting that. So I want an aggressive pullback to that daily pivot point, and then we can take profit at 132.78. Unfortunately, that's where current price is. So hopefully this will happen during the next 4 or 5 hours before the London Open, and we can get into a trade situation for today. But yesterday's trade did work really nice. Another trade that worked out pretty nice, which I was very surprised with, believe it or not, is our New Zealand dollar. Trade plan worked out very well. Hit the take profit area. If you remember, that was one where we put a trend line. This was a trend line trade yesterday. So this is really easy. We just want this to pull back as close as we can get to that daily pivot and the 200 exponential moving average. And at about 0.6768, we want to sell it with a bearish candlestick formation, and we want to take it down to the S2 reversal pivot. Now, why did I pick the S2 and not the S1? Because it's already spiked at the S1, so I think it's going to fly by there. Also, if you look left of the chart, there's nothing there. It's a wide open space. This is really a nice trade plan if it works. So we just need a pullback, and we can sell this, and we'll take profit at the S2 reversal pivot point at 0.6726. Really a nice trade plan here if price action will work. Unfortunately, FOMC today, and I don't know if we're going to get any kind of movement. We need a catalyst to get this to pull back up. And that wraps up our 6 currency pairs, traders. On behalf of myself, William Gilda, and our great friends at FXCL Excellence in Trading, I thank you for joining us on Wednesday, October 28th, 2015. Last week of October, coming to a close. Traders, again, if you would, please visit us at fxclearing.com for your trading solutions. Traders, have a great trading day, and always remember to trade smart and not hard. Catch you next time, traders. Take care now. Bye-bye.